Yeah, I'm well aware there's still plenty of bosses for me to go fight. So I think I'm just gonna get back to work on some more boss fighting, perhaps. So I'm probably gonna go and gather myself some more boss spawners in the meantime. So I feel like actually doing some more bossing right now. Okay, I'll probably make more bullets, most likely. That's probably a good idea to make more bullets. Alright, so... still have a decent amount of iron, so that can go towards more bullets, so let's just do that. I haven't quite decided how many I'd make yet, though, but I definitely want to make quite a few of them. I mean, I'm certainly using bullets pretty frequently now, so let's just make some more. Well, metal slugs, but still, I'm going to make more. I mean, I do seem to be using them fairly frequently. So I'm going to have, like, now almost 4.5 stacks of these. So 4.5 stacks, not too bad. So I'm likely going to fight another boss who has explosive-based attacks, so... okay, maybe before I do the fight, I might want to repair some of these armor pieces to some extent. That or I maybe just don't wear the pieces at all. And just hope Grawl's explosions aren't too devastating. Okay, I'm at least gonna try and shield some of the damage. I'll at least try to deflect a bit of the damage, just to be on the safe side with explosive boots. Worst comes to worst, I'm gonna try to at least deflect some of the damage. So explosive boots it is then. So I don't know if I need yellow spores or orange spores for this, so I'm just gonna actually take both with me. So I know for a fact I absolutely have to get to a Graw altar. I know for a fact I have to get to one in Lalicia somewhere. So let's go and now redirect the portal there. Certainly haven't been here in a while, but alas, we're going back to Lalicia. Really haven't done much here in a while, but I guess that's good to be back. Yeah, I'm gonna lag like hell just entering the dimension. So of course the audio is just gonna cut out for a second until I just reconnect it and replug my mic. Yeah, it just lagged like hell when I stepped in the portal. So yeah, I think it's safe to say I can just drop the render distance down a bit. Even 6 chunks will be fine. Render distance, I'll put it down to 6 for now. So I have to find a Graw altar somewhere. I just take it that won't be too tough to find, since, I mean, I did see them somewhat frequently. I think I might have spotted one, let me see. Okay, maybe I didn't actually find one yet. Then again, I could just teleport up here to get a better look. I think I'm just gonna teleport up the trees to try and get a better look-see as to what we're dealing with here. I will kind of just try and stay up here to an extent. Or maybe not. Either way, I probably shouldn't miss it if I do find one. Either way, I'm pretty sure I'm not just going to whiz past the Grawl altar and not even notice it's there. It really should stick out, like, enough to a point where I can definitely see it. So I didn't mark the location of one earlier, even though I probably ran past, like, several when I was just exploring Lalicia for towers and also doing infusion training. So I gotta find one of these Grawl altars somewhere. But I'm not really expecting it to be, like I said, I wasn't expecting this to take too long to actually find. And just like that, I already found one. Okay, let me just double check something quickly before I try and set anything up here. Let me just double check something while I'm in these trees. How many ender pearls did I bring? I definitely want to have ender pearls on hand, just to get around a bit easier if Grawl just really makes it that much harder to maneuver around. So I have 15 ender pearls. We'll have to see if that's going to be enough. Depends on how the fight goes, that could be sufficient enough. I'll probably try not to just waste them. So I don't need them now. For now, I don't need the pearls. Wait a minute, is there even a Grawl altar here or not? Is there even one, or did this tree actually overwrite it? Oh, hey, son of a gun, I think this tree could have actually overwritten the boss spawner. Yeah, I think it did. Yeah, I think that tree just deleted it. Well then. So I'm gonna have to go look elsewhere for one of these Grawl altars, clearly. Because I think there was supposed to be one in the center of that platform, but couldn't find one. I'm guessing the tree just completely covered it up. So yeah, that just happened apparently. Tree just covered that all up completely. So I have to find another of these little Grawl altars. Again, I'm probably not going to miss it once I find one. But yeah, I gotta find another somewhere. Yeah, that first one's not going to really let me use it. Can't use that first one. The actual boss spawner seems to have been deleted by some tree leaves. Oof. Don't run into that. So yeah, I know what I'm looking for, and I see another one. Maybe this one I can use. Okay, there's the Grawl altar block now. So just use up some yellow spores. So I'm assuming, yeah, I did something right. So I had to use up a yellow spore to make a glowing fly spawn in, somewhere not too far. So for example, the green glowing fly, and if I kill that, I get a Guardian's Eye drop. That then spawns in Grawl. And then I can spawn Grawl in if I wish to do so right away. But I definitely want to just set up the hotbar. Get everything I want, like, in the hotbar where I want it. I mean, I definitely want to have a good hotbar setup before attempting the fight, just to be on the safe side. Now, I'll probably also clear this guy out while we're at it. Might just clear out this area. Just clear out the immediate surroundings. Just get rid of the hostile mobs there. And then pretty much get ready to do the fight. So what do I not need in the hotbar here? Granted, I want all of this in my hotbar. Okay, now we're gonna do the fight against Rahl. Alright, no turning back now. Let's do the fight. Alright, so where is Grob? Better yet. Have to find him somewhere. Alright, I see him. Alright, something's going on, clearly. Something crazy. Alright, so what's Grob immune to? It looks like, I guess, magic? Yeah, I'm guessing he's magic immune, it looks like. Alright, so he's pulling me towards him, and I don't want to go towards him. Just gonna try and step back a bit. Now I can... Okay, now I see him. Just gonna try and get some hits in while I still can. Alright, where is he? He's over there. Yeah, this whole gravitational pull is just really obnoxious. What else can I say? Now I got this guy I want to get rid of, too. Okay, I guess I can shoot Grawl with a gun now, so let me just do a bit of that, perhaps. Yeah, I think this might be just faster than the bow, if I know what I'm doing. Oh, I got a sweet spot here. Or at least I had one anyways. Yeah, I guess I'll just try and tank these hits. Alright, where's Graw? There he is. Yeah, Graw doesn't seem to be flying too high anymore, so that's good. I guess I can kind of just stay on the ground and shoot him with the gun. So I guess this should work better now than it used to. Alright, where's Graw? Over there. I see. Yeah, I got the sweet spot. I already got it to like below half, so this is good. Had the sweet spot there for a bit. Yeah, I guess I'll just hide behind this tree and shoot at him. Until he moves again, that is. Alright, I'm getting his health pretty low. Yeah, he's still not really moving, so this is very convenient for me right now. I have to make sure he's not just flying above a hole, though, because I don't want to risk his drops just falling off to the void. And he just doesn't really seem to want to move away from that hole. Okay, maybe he does. Okay, did I get a statue? Yeah, I think I got it. Well, I got a statue. Okay, then. Didn't really get anything else besides the statue, it looks like. Nothing else impressive really dropped. Unless I just didn't pick it up yet. I don't think there was anything else that dropped from him, really. Doesn't really look like there was any other loot. Alright, so I guess there wasn't anything else. So I'm gonna head home with another boss statue. So I now gotta go east, ideally. Alright, let's now run even faster back home. Ooh, don't run into that. I'm just gonna run around that, of course. Not running into that. Okay, we should be getting back home soon. Yeah, it shouldn't be much longer. Alright, there's the portal home. Alright, we're home free. Right, there's another boss statue. There's yet another one to add to the collection. And I only had to use, like, what, one Ender Pearl during that whole fight? So yeah, that went incredibly well there. Only actually used one pearl now that I think about it, like, holy shit, that went well. So I still have, like, yeah, 3 stacks of bullets on hand. I'll probably put the explosive boots away, most likely. Until I need those again, but not quite sure when I'll need them next. Not quite sure if I'll need them for anything anytime soon, so I'll just put those back away. So yeah, I'm still gonna ultimately have more exploring to do. Specifically in the Haven, I still want to get that Guardian's Tower found, so there's still gonna be all that exploring for me to do. I mean, I still have a Guardian's Tower to try and locate somewhere. So I'm just gonna try and hope I can maybe find one somewhere in the Haven. Certainly has been a while since I've actually set foot in here, but anyway, you gotta go there eventually. Oh, I can probably put these away too, now that I think about it. Alright, so I'm gonna have some looking around to do in the Haven. And of course I'm bringing this distorting artifact in the hotbar, just to make life easier. Just so life's quite a bit easier, I'm definitely bringing that. So I'm just trying to decide which direction in the Haven I'm going to be going. Because I'll have to pick a direction and just stick with it until a Guardian Tower shows up. Could go north. Maybe I could go north. Also just remembered, if I actually want to fight 4 Guardians, I need Redstone to power the altar. To power the Guardian altar. Should I find one, that is. Yeah, that is, should I actually successfully find one. So yeah, if I go north... Yeah, if I go north. Yeah, have a distorting artifact, worst case scenario, that just saves me from avoid death. Well, it looks like we're probably going to be using it up. Yeah, it looks like I'll be using up a point of durability on this thing, maybe. Might have not actually used one up because unbreaking is a thing. Yeah, I didn't actually use one up, but still teleported me to safety. Alright, so there's basically almost no islands out here whatsoever. There's basically nothing out here. So maybe going north wasn't the best idea. Because then there will also be, like, eventually getting back. Yeah, there's freaking nothing out here. Yeah, thank God I have this artifact. There's freaking almost nothing out here. That or the islands are just so far away, it's ridiculous. The islands are crazy far away, it looks like. Yeah, they're tiny and they're freaking far away from each other. Okay, nice. This still has 7 durability on it. Yeah, how are some of these islands just so ridiculously far away from one another? It's crazy to think about it. Well, this one's starting to look a lot bigger than the other 2 islands I was just on. This one looks like it's actually a somewhat decent size. But still, is there going to be anything of use on this for me or no? Or am I going to be disappointed? Or am I going to be completely let down out here? Yeah, so... am I going to find a Guardian's Tower out here or not? Because that's mainly what I'm looking for. So I know I have to find one to eventually fight, like, all the bosses in the Haven. I think Rock Rider, if I recall correctly, I can fight him anywhere these days, but as for 4 Guardians, I still have to find a Guardian's Tower somewhere. I still have to somehow locate it. Alright, Ender Pearl. Nice teleport. And I just think I noticed what looks like a Dawnlight dungeon. Alright, something's in front of me. It's not going to reach me though, but still. Was close to me. Yeah, what looks like a Dawnlight dungeon if I want to go grind mobs in it for some reason. If I can get rid of these things first, because they're just kind of in the way now. Yeah, every time I find something halfway interesting, a bunch of mobs just swarm me and I have to kill them before I can actually do anything else. Oh, there's still 3 orbiters right in front of my face that just don't want to die. Alright, I got them all. Nice. Got them all, okay. Okay, now I can just freely move again. There we go. Now I'm free to do whatever once more. Yeah, I want to get a closer look at this, ideally. Rather than I'm allowed to. Alright, can I just step back? Oh, there's 2 freaking spawners going at once. Yeah, so I'm in a Dawnlight dungeon, and these things are probably going to spawn faster than I can kill them. Forcing me to likely retreat just to not die. Might force me to retreat at this point. Well, I guess I'll at least get some hunter experience if it's any consolation. And there's not even anything really interesting in some of these chests anyways. Yeah, nothing really worth stopping to pick up. Well, I'd probably pick it up if it wasn't just being attacked by Dawnlights, but... because I have these things constantly attacking me, probably not going to bother to stop to pick up any of this loot. Yeah, considering I can't even look at it for more than a second without getting hit. Can't even stop to look at this for more than a second. Maybe 2 seconds if I'm lucky. Yeah, nothing worth picking up in there, really. It'd be more worth it just to kill these for the hunter experience. And even then, I think I have better options at level 48 hunter than Dawnlights. And even then, I probably got better options. Yeah, let me out of the dungeon. There we go, I've escaped the dungeon. Alright, so I'm trying to just go somewhere I haven't been yet. I'm trying to go somewhere new. So I'm just gonna get out of there real quick. Figured I'd just kill a couple Dawnlights. Got a bit of hunter experience and some light upgrade kits and some Haven tokens, but not really gonna stay in there. There still probably would be better places for me to grind out the hunter skill than there. So yeah, I'm gonna go just continue to explore the Haven. Just gonna continue my actual exploration. Ideally. Gonna continue my exploration out here. Oh, that was a nice teleport again. But am I gonna find anything out here or not? So I'm really not finding a whole lot of anything here whatsoever. Now I legit can't see where else to go to. Really. Could go here perhaps. Or at least try to. Right, then there's like this whole set of islands. Not really finding anything big enough to hold the Guardian's Tower though at this rate. Yeah, for some reason that just doesn't want to show up anywhere. I guess we'll be using the Distorting Artifact, yep. Guess I'll be using that again. And it's still a 7 durability. Okay, I probably shouldn't eat now. I should just make sure I land safely first with the help of Gravitator and then eat. Yeah, I was about to eat and then I just realized I'm like 100 feet in the air at least, so no, don't want to eat now. I want to just safely land with Gravitator and then I eat. Yeah, always a good idea to just eat Replenish Hunger unless you're like 100 feet in the air, then you don't really want to do that right away. Then you should kind of just wait to do that. Yeah, it doesn't seem so smart once you realize what you're about to do. Wait, there's actually no water in this dimension, right? Aside from Dawnlight Dungeons, there's no water in here, isn't there? Alright, so I don't know how long I'm going to be searching to find a Guardian's Tower at this point. Considering I'm probably going to need a large enough island for one to actually spawn in the first place. Not quite sure how much searching that's going to involve. It's probably going to be quite a bit, though, I can only imagine. Alright, what's going to be over here? Okay, that's just... yeah, that's part of a tree right there. Though I don't really need wood for anything with what I'm doing now. I'm not probably going to need wood at all for what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just locate some structure. So I'm just running around, trying to go where I'm sure I haven't been yet, hoping it just shows up. So really, the best thing I can do is just run around and hope the structure appears somewhere. That's pretty much what I'm just doing, just running around aimlessly and hoping for the best. Well, sort of aimlessly. I mean, there's certainly room to put a Guardian's Tower on this island. It's certainly big enough to fit one here. Yeah, I got a pretty big chunk of islands here to work with. But still, like, no Guardian's Tower yet. Yeah, I think I can turn the render distance back up. And I think out here I can just have it higher than in Lalicia. Right, that's a little far away. I mean, if I didn't have Distorting Artifact, there's no way in hell I'd make a jump at this. Because I know I wouldn't make it. But Distorting Artifact's just gonna save it. Yeah, Distorting Artifact's gonna make this possible. Still just completely avoiding losing durability with Unbreaking right now. I think I got like 4 uses out of it and haven't lost the point of durability on this thing yet. Just because of the Unbreaking 2. And not even Unbreaking 3, Unbreaking 2 I have on it. Alright, I guess I'll go down here and then just teleport up by eating more Rosedons. And to do that, yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. Yeah, just still haven't seen a Guardian Tower out here yet. I mean, I've certainly been looking, but still, not one has showed up yet. I mean, I certainly definitely tried to look. Oh, some random loot that I didn't even remember was there. So, yeah, I must have been here. If there's still random drops on the floor, surely I must have been here before. Clearly I must have been here. I'll try and just go further out west. See if that helps me. See if that ends up working or not. I'll see what I can do heading further west. Let's try this. I'll probably be using the artifact again, most likely to teleport back up. Maybe not. Oh, we'll use the artifact. It's fine. Okay, I think now my artifact's at, yeah, 6 durability. Can't just use it all willy-nilly. It could eventually break apart if I'm careless. We could eventually lose it if I just use it too much. So I wouldn't want to do that. So I've been out here for like, I think I might have spent like about 15-20 minutes getting the Rahl fight set up and actually fighting the boss. So I think I maybe spent about like 25 to maybe 30 minutes at most out here so far, looking for a Guardian's Tower in the Haven. And I've already certainly checked out a lot of potential areas in the Haven for a tower. And I've certainly already checked a lot of the Haven for one of these in just about 30 minutes alone. Yeah, but it's really gonna stick out once I find it. Like, there's no way in hell I'll miss it once I see it. Like, it will be impossible for me to miss it, because it's gonna be huge. But yeah, of course it has to spawn somewhere. I have to find it. Might consider just picking another direction sooner or later. Yeah, because going straight south is going to put me further and further from my exit portal. And in a dimension like this, I prefer to not be too far out if I don't have to go too far. Even though I'm still very safe with a distorting artifact to just teleport me to Y256 and a gravitator. Both in good shape, so I'm still like very safe out here. So yeah, this distorting artifact, it's certainly been helping me out quite a bit lately. Like, it's made it even easier to just get around the Haven. Yeah, because like if there's a really far away island, I can still just jump towards it and just have the artifact help me make the jump towards that island by teleporting me like over 250 blocks up. I'm probably gonna just pick a different direction to run in at this point. I got nearly 2,000 blocks south at this point, so I'm probably gonna want to just change direction soon. Yeah, I'll probably start changing it right about now. Also, the speed armor set's been helping me out quite a bit too. Yeah, the speed just letting me run a lot faster, that's also been going a long way as well. Both in terms of just running and flying farther with the gravitator. So yeah, this speed armor was definitely a good choice just for the sake of trying to locate some faraway structure. Yeah, 2,000 blocks out south pretty much at this point, and still no Guardian Tower in sight. I mean, I have most certainly given it my all already, but still no tower in sight yet. Well, now we're 2,000 blocks out south. And still no Guardian Tower in sight. Alright, let's just start going in a different direction now. Now I should probably just start turning around. So yeah, I started by heading north, and then I just went like 2,000 blocks south. afterwards. I think I went about 1,000 blocks out north. Then actually in total like 3,000 south. So yeah, I recently just covered a lot of distance. What else can I say? Yeah, I just covered quite a bit of distance just now. Alright, back up here. Yeah, let me just eat up quickly. Even though I'm still like very safe out here for the time being. Still gonna eat up regardless. Another random floating island out here, it looks like. I'll try and just ender pearl over to it, but I can't guarantee I'll make it. Didn't actually make it. I'll just let the artifact save this one. I'll let the artifact just save it. Oh, another faraway island. Sort of far away. Alright, so now I'm top of this little island. Probably not gonna have anything useful on it. Yeah, just come on, give me a bigger island, please. Give me something larger than that. Well, I guess that's big. That's certainly a little bit bigger, right? Alright, so there's an island all the way out there, too. I guess I'll fly over to this one. And I'll just make it there, no problem. Alright, we'll keep on going north, I guess. Until still just find tiny islands that don't really help much. Guardian's Tower. See, I knew there had to still be one somewhere, and we found it. Alright, let's go inside and see what's going on up there. Yep, Guardian's Tower. Pretty freaking far from home, but I did find it still. I gotta just get myself inside. And then decide if I really want to fight the 4 Guardians or not. Gonna actually consider grabbing a couple blocks while I'm at it, just to be on the safe side. Grabbing blocks. I guess not too many of them. In case maybe I want to put up some walls to just shield myself from some of the 4 Guardians' attacks. Might mount a couple walls just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I might be tempted to install a couple walls here. So yep, that's the bottom of the tower right there. Now I'm up the very top. Okay, I don't even think I brought enough redstone to power these. Power the altar. Powered with redstone. I don't think I have enough. Brought 18. Now, I guess that won't be enough to just do the fight, right? It's probably going to tell me I need more redstone, right? Or something. Right, nothing's happening. I take it I need more redstone for this to work. Okay, I didn't think I need this much of it, but I was totally wrong on that. Oh, there's some more in here, actually, I can use. Not sure if it's going to be enough to power this up. Probably won't be. I still don't think I have enough redstone to start the fight. I mean, I didn't know there'd still be some in there at all. Had no idea I'd find some extra, but I still am pretty sure this is not enough. There's no way in hell this could be enough. What if I move the levers closer? Or just move the levers much closer and then it'll probably be enough. Assuming I'm allowed to move these closer over. Alright, the lever dropped. Yeah, what if I just move these closer? Yeah, I think that'll probably work. Alright, I need space to actually pick this thing up. Yeah, I think I can actually just drag these levers over a bit closer. If I want to start the fight now, I think I'm allowed to do this. Yeah, I think I'll be able to get away with this. Yeah, if I have to make a run for it, I most certainly will. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Gonna get rid of this trapdoor. In case I need an escape, I want to have one. Thinking I might need an escape in this fight if it goes horribly wrong. So I think I can maybe now just power the altar if I want. like so, just by moving the levers over, and then just fight the boss if I'm up to it. Do I really want to take them on? Or do I just... do I really want to try this now? I think my slingshot's probably going to be useless here. I'm not expecting my slingshot to be of any use. In case it really gets bad, I don't feel like taking chances. I'm going to pop the Notch Apple before the fight starts just to be on the safe side. Then probably also offhand the Caillou Staff. Right, there's our 4 Guardians. Yeah, I gotta fight 4 of these guys at once, so... That's why I was a little nervous in all honesty, because I gotta fight 4 bosses at the same time here. But even then, I don't think it'll be too bad at the rate we're going here. Especially since I popped the Notch Apple. Oh, Sean, hi there. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna be okay. I don't even think I need to pop the Notch Apple on this one. I think we got it. Likely we got this one. And now these guys have boss music. I didn't remember them having any before, but now they have boss music. Yeah, I have a feeling that putting up these walls was probably a good idea. What, he tried it and he failed? I mean, he tried the same way you tried and failed at it? Okay, let's at least get rid of 1 Guardian, just so the fight becomes a bit easier. Okay, I think 1 just died. Still 3 more to kill, though. I guess I'll just pull the gun out on these guys again. And I'll just run around. I'll just run around, strafe, and shoot. Yeah, this also seems to be working very well. Just run in the circle and shoot at the Guardians. Yeah, that'll probably work too. Until it gets slowed down, that is. What, did he just not try too hard at all? Is that what you're trying to say? So you're saying he was pretty much useless, right? Alright, can these shots actually land? It would be nice if I can actually land some hits now. Alright, so the Red Guardian and the Blue Guardian are starting to run low. Yeah, they're like both running low at this point. Blue one's dead. Green one's dead. No, red one's dead. Green one's the only one left. Alright, this should be a piece of cake to finish off the last one. And good game. Got them all. Fucking shredded those Guardians. But where are their boss statues anyways? 5 repair tests. But where are the boss statues? Yeah, shouldn't there be some boss statues lying around? Unless I did something wrong. I'm gonna just double check the inventory, but I don't see any in there. I don't have a boss statue. Yeah, I don't see a Guardian statue amongst any of this, so I'm a little confused right now. Yeah, I don't really see one in this pile. poison runes. I'm guessing those are from the Green Guardian, right? Oh, there's a Guardian statue. Never mind. Just don't know why it didn't really want to show up. Oh, so the redstone actually just vanished. But I could still fight them again if I want. I mean, it was a pretty fun fight. Once I got it under control, it was a real fun fight, so I might just do this again. Just because it was fun. Yeah, I generally know what to do to deal with the Guardians, and ideally I want to be able to just get rid of one as soon as possible. I don't think I'll get screwed over fighting them again, so let's just do it again. At least I hope not. Yeah, I gotta just stop getting hit so much, ideally. If I can just group up the Guardians together, then they should all be easier to dodge if they're all, like, next to each other. Yeah, I just would ideally like the Guardians to be back to being next to each other, and then it'll be a lot easier to deal with. Yeah, it's the one that gives me slowness that might be, like, my biggest problem. Because one of my strategies just revolves strafing around the Guardians, and when I'm slowed down, that's a lot harder to do, to just strafe around. Yeah, when I'm slowed to a crippling halt, I can't strafe so easily. And strafing kind of becomes a problem if I'm slowed down. Blindness isn't so bad, slowness is like what's the worst. Slowness is the worst of it for me, really. It's definitely gotta be the slowness that's the worst of it. Let's just get a nice hit and keep on running. Right, red one's running low on health. The red one's certainly low now. Guess I should probably finish off the red one to make this fight easier. And being just slowed down again. If I can just get the speed back, that would be nice. Okay, the red one's almost dead. Red one's nearly dead at this point. Yeah, one more hit and the red one dies. Okay, then. Still 3 Guardians left, though. Still not definitely done with the worst of it. So yeah, speed is just really helping me out with this fight here. Speed and good aim with the gun just really going a long way in this fight. And just killed another Guardian. And again, there's just one left. That's the green one. Got him. Not sure what he dropped this time, besides maybe more poison runes. Okay, it doesn't really look like he dropped anything of interest. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm gonna take my Guardian statues and just leave. Are the Guardians like the old versions of the God Guardians in Ancient Caverns? God Guardians in Ancient Cavern. I don't know, actually. All I know is I want to just get the hell out of here now. Just want to make a break for it and leave with my Guardian statues. Just gonna make a run for it now. Yeah, we succeeded in our endeavors. Let's just enjoy the victory. Once we get home. Let's just get home and then enjoy the victory. Right, now then, let's go home. So yeah, I beat Rahl earlier, and now I've taken out the Guardians twice. So that's just 2 more bosses in this stream I've managed to kill. Yeah, the red, green, yellow, blue motif seems to be recurring somewhat frequently in this. Yeah, my distorting artifact's still in very good shape. So glad I actually did decide to get this. Sure was a bit of a pain in the ass to get 4 void scales, but it was so worth it in the end. Ultimately, it was just totally worth actually getting all those void scales. So yeah, I did find the Guardian's Tower and beat the bosses there. Yeah, the annoying part was actually finding the tower. Had to do quite a bit of running around to get to one, but we did eventually find it. I'll just teleport up with the... Yeah, I'll just use the artifact to teleport up to 256 and save myself. What do you mean the hidden meaning? What hidden meaning? Alright, where should I go now? I guess maybe over in this direction. Teleport me? Well, I guess we'll just use the artifact once more. And I guess I'll also try and face north. So I know I have to go at least 1,000 blocks north still to get back home. Yeah, where's like the next huge island north? I mean, it's gotta be somewhere. Oh, it seems to be... Might be all the way out here. Yeah, look at me. Holy shit. How far out do I have to go here? I'll just teleport again with the artifact. Yep. Artifact will teleport me again. And to believe I still only lost a single point of durability on this artifact, I must have used it at least like 6 or 7 times by now. Well, I don't know how established the Advent of Ascension lore is just yet. I still don't know how established it is just yet. Alright, just teleport me back. There we go. Finally back on an island now. After a long period of just flying with the help of the distorting artifact and gravitator. Yeah, I mean, I just totally beat them without too much trouble. Yeah, it was more troublesome to get to the tower in the first place. Yeah, just getting myself to the tower was more of a pain in the ass than the fight itself. Yeah, my real problem was simply getting there. But at least I'm now starting to get pretty close to my base at this point. Now I think I'm about 500 blocks away or so. Yeah, now I'm 500 blocks away, roughly. I mean, I'm not an expert in recovering lost data of the sort. I mean, it was never something I really looked into, personally. I mean, just because I study computer science doesn't mean I know everything regarding the topic. Yeah, I still want to keep on just running north. Or, should I say flying north, because we're really just doing more flying than running. Yeah, it's definitely going to be through the help of this artifact that I'm just going to get to the Guardian's Tower and back, most likely. Yeah, it's definitely going to be through this artifact for sure that's going to get me there. And then back to. Draconic Evolution? Never heard of that one, actually. Alright, so we should be almost there at this point. I'm pretty sure now I'm on the main island I started with. Probably back on the main island connected to my exit portal at this point. Yeah, it has to be here. Alright, I see my portal. Let's just run right in and leave. Holy shit, that sounds absolutely crazy. And we are home. And we're just like that, we're back home with... Where the hell did this come from? A glistering melon. One of the Guardians dropped that, but the question is, why? Why would it drop that? Well, Guardian statues. Okay, so now half of my double chest is full of boss statues. So I've killed 27 different bosses. There's still like quite a few to go after, of course, but yeah, 27 different boss statues I now own. That's probably got to be over half for sure at this point. I seriously had no idea we got this far, but yeah, here we are. Still just getting further and further than ever into the mod, it's crazy. Just doing things I never even thought were going to be possible. So yeah, it's entirely possible we might be on track to get like a full set of boss statues on Hardcore World. It might actually happen. I might have the full set. But don't sleep on your possible victory. Yeah, it's definitely not confirmed yet. I mean, I still have some pretty crazy bosses to go through, from what I've heard. I mean, there's still some really scary bosses on the table. Yeah, there's still a handful of generally unpopular bosses on the table still to deal with. There's still Cotton Candor, there's still Voxelon. Yeah, safe to say I'm really not out of the woods yet. Once I beat those bosses. And there's also still Hydralisk, but I'm way more nervous about Cotton Candor and Voxelon. Possibly even more so Voxelon. Because I never even fought the boss at all. I never fought him, so I'll be going in to Voxelon mostly blind with how the fight's gonna go. And of course I'll have one shot to kill him. Or at least try and run away if the fight goes that badly. And if I fail, I lose everything, so yeah, that's obviously like... That's obviously very scary. Yeah, that really doesn't sound too pleasant. Yeah, I'll be going into a nuclear death zone eventually. Yeah, I'll eventually go into a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Where it's literally going to be kill or be killed out there. Get high enough health. My innovation's almost 50, so I'll have 15 hearts. Plus, if I just keep on using Kaya Staff, then an extra 4, so like 19 hearts to work with. I could pop a Notch Apple and then have like 23 hearts. Which I still have 2 of, by the way. Either high health or poison armor. And I did check on a creative mode world just how powerful Poison 5 could be. It apparently takes out half a heart every half second, so apparently I lose like 1 heart per second. Then again, I don't even bother to keep most of my stuff, because I'm simply not going to use most of my stuff. I mean, I could say I tend to only keep what I need, but I don't think I actually do that. Still probably holding on to a lot of stuff that's simply never going to see use at all. Fight Voxelon right now? I mean, I still feel like waiting on that. I mean, I don't even have Vox Pawns access yet. Yeah, obviously first thing I do in Vox Pawns is just get myself a Toxic Lump to make the face mask. That's the first thing you do there. And by the way, I actually did fight Drakion. But I did not yet fight Hydralisk. Tested in creative. What, the Voxelon fight? That might actually be a good idea. Now that I think about it, that might be like a good decision to do that. Honestly, it does seem like a smart move now that I think about it. Thinking maybe I really should just do that. And Nethenjik Wither as well. I heard that was harder than Craxius, which I know makes no sense, but yeah, I heard like the Shirelands bosses were easier than Nethenjik Wither. Makes no sense, but that's what I've heard from. I think it was Sweaty that brought that up. Which makes no sense, but that just seems to be how it is. So I'm going to start just running towards where the Shire Archer is. And I'm going to try and just run along these walls here, because it's going to be really quick. Probably going to go alongside the walls, because perfectly safe up here if I can just stay on. And also very quick to travel along the walls, too. But if I fall off, then I guess I fall off. Or I could just... Actually, no, maybe I do want to run diagonally. Actually, no, I think I'd rather be able to just run diagonally. Just to get around a bit quicker. Even if I run into the occasional enemy, I still want to just run diagonally. Yeah, I'll try and just make a run for it. I'm going to try to just simply book it here. Just try and run past whatever I can. That's the spirit. So the coordinates are -49, -728. So I'm probably getting close. Yeah, this looks good. There he is. I'm gonna clear these guys out first, though. Have a few mobs to kill. Then I'll just go and buy the Ancient Ring off this Shar Archer. Yeah, once these guys all die, I'll just go and buy my stuff and then just get to the nearby Crixus Tower. We'll get to the closest one I know of anyways. Well, let's heal up. Let's get some health back. Alright. The Archer's there. Right, something is just hitting me towards the knight. What is it, though? I don't know. It was probably that thing. So, Crixus. 159, positive 159, negative 553. So yeah, negative 553Z. Once I get to negative 553, I'm just going to go start running on top of the walls. Instead of just running diagonally down here. I'll just teleport to the walls once I get to 553Z. Alright, we're at 553. Teleport me up, thank you. Alright. Let's stay on the wall, ideally, just to get back to the Crixus Tower faster, and I see it in the distance already. And yeah, just like that, there it is. Crixus Tower. Gonna waste absolutely no time getting in, then fighting the boss, and then getting out. Alright, so I'm in the boss arena, ready to do the fight against Crixus and Zeus. So yeah, now I'm ready for the fight. Let's just waste no time, let's just go. I'll probably just look at the bosses I haven't fought again after I beat both of these guys. I'll just go look again sooner or later. But for now, I just want to get these bosses fought once more. Just so I can get this out of the way. There's also one Ancient Cavern boss I'm missing because I don't yet have 70 Hunter. And that's the only reason I just haven't fought the boss yet. It's not that the boss is hard, it's simply I don't have the requirement to actually fight him yet. Yeah, I'm simply missing a Hunter level of 70, which I will have to eventually work on. So yeah, I will definitely look at that and just give you the rundown on what I've yet to fight. Based on what I remember about all the bosses in the mod. Yeah, I'll give you the rundown sooner or later. I have 9 bullets left, that's really not a lot. I'd have to actually get one of every boss statue in the first place to start going for all gold. Should have brought more bullets. Having to hit with the Great Blade is kind of annoying at times. I mean, with the sword, with a regular sword, it'll be even worse, I can assure you that much. Even with the Great Blade, sometimes it's bad enough trying to reach it when it just stays up in the air like this. You know, with a regular sword, it'll be so much worse. I guess I'll use up the last 9 bullets I have. I'm gonna hope they all hit, just for convenience sake. Guess I just use up my last bullet then. That's gonna be my last one. One of your first you ever made? And yes, I did play through some of it. I didn't get the whole way through, I gave up on, like, beginning of World 3, but I certainly gave it my best attempt without save states. I mean, it gave me something to do at least. Alright, so Phase 1's almost down at this point. Phase 1's down. I guess I'll just tank a bunch of his with Caillou Staff. Yeah, because I do have the Caillou Staff to just use. Let me just grab those Bloodlusts while we're at it, because why the hell not? Oh, your armor's still in good shape. Just wanted to know how good a shape it was in. Okay, I got just bumped on a random block for a second there. It's honestly a little annoying whenever that happens. I mean, yeah, good point. I have to get to that eventually. Probably shouldn't just leave it lying around, because, come on, it's an entire skill. I'm probably one of the cooler ones in the whole mod, in all honesty. I just never really personally found there was enough of a payoff from actually training the skill. Though if you have the resource to train it, you can train it very quickly compared to other skills in the mod. Got him. Alright, no God's Great Blade drop, but considering just how much mileage I've gotten out of this Knight's Guard, I don't think I'm really going to need a God's Great Blade at the rate we're playing this. I probably won't go again with the fight because, I mean, I do have this slingshot, but I'd prefer to just use a gun on Craixius. That'll certainly go by faster. Yeah, I would much prefer a gun over a bow for Craixius. So yeah, now I need to just run south ideally to get the hell out of here. So now we're just gonna run south. until I see my exit portal, and then we're gonna go in it and leave Shirelands. I'm running really fast right now. And I can already see my exit portal. That's what happens when I run at like 50 plus miles an hour. When I can run faster than some people can drive. Oh, Alex and physicist, hi. When I can literally run faster than some people drive. That is if I was to get that expedition speed buff in addition to the speed I have from the speed armor. I see he's back at it again. Of course I'm back at it again. Oh, and this is definitely by far my best attempt. So yeah, these are all unique boss statues, 29 unique boss statues. That's definitely over half of them. Kit Boga. YouTuber named Kit Boga? No. That has to be half of them right there. That's gotta be at least half the bosses at this point. I know it. So yeah, just this stream alone, I beat, of course, Crixus and Zeus. And also Gra and the Four Guardians in the Haven. So Gra from Lalicia and Guardians in the Haven, beat them too. I'm actually just going to look at the bosses list on the Advent of Ascension wiki. And just pretty much go through the whole list. Kit Boga. Well, you showed me... Didn't you show me another YouTuber who just messed with Indian or just tech support scammers? I heard they weren't all from India, but there's certainly like a huge scene in India going on regarding tech scammers. List of bosses in the mod. So, there's Bane. I beat him. There's Baroness. I defeated her. Clunkhead. I just had to find that Yellow Rune Templar. And then fight Clunkhead, which I heard wasn't a tough boss at all. Then I pretty much have Clunkhead taken care of. Coniferon. I've beaten them in the Ancient Cavern. Corliss. Took her down a while ago. Concandor. Still not done yet, so far, 2 bosses I have not yet fought. Crixus, yes. Beat him just now. Chryslacor, yes. Creeponia boss. CREEP, yes. Drakion, yes. Elusive, yes. Four Guardians, yes. Goldorth, yes. Gra, killed him this stream. Gyro, took him down a while ago. Hive King killed him way long ago. Holron, beat him. Hydralisk, still haven't done yet. Immortals, yes. King Bam 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 7 times. King Shroomus, no, so 4 bosses so far in this list I have not yet fought. Cror, yes. Mechbot, yes. Nethengeek Wither, no, so 5 now. Penumbra, no. I don't have 70 Hunter yet. That's why I haven't beaten them. Mainly because I just don't have that skill level yet. So 6 bosses so far I haven't beaten yet. Primordial 5. If you want to count that as 5 bosses, but no, I have not fought them yet. Rock Rider, also, no. Shadowlord, technically yes, because he got stuck on a Lotto Man platform and couldn't move for the whole fight. So if we count Primordial 5 as 1 boss fight, even though it's 5 statues I'll get from it, if I do it right, that'll be like 8 bosses I have yet to fight. Fought Silverfoot. Skeletal Army, no, not yet. So I think we're talking like 9 boss fights so far I haven't done yet. Smash, yes. Tyrosaur, yes. Vinacorn, yes. Vigilant, yes. Voxelon, no. I'm looking at 10 boss fights left. And if I do them all correctly and pick up all the boss statues, I'm going to have 1 of every statue. I'm going to have like the ultimate collection. And, yep, Skeletal Army's definitely on my list of bosses I'm more afraid of. Cotton Candor, Voxelon, and Skeletal Army. And maybe also Nethengiic Wither. Yeah, last I remember Penumbra was piss easy. Just don't get hit and shouldn't have any problems. Just don't get hit and he won't be able to spawn anything. P5 might be up there for difficult bosses. Might be a pain in the ass, P5. But if, like, two of them lost their teleporting ability, then it probably won't be that bad. Like, if Kajiros and Okazor still could teleport, then, like, this might be the toughest boss that I have to deal with. Oh yeah, there's also King Shroomis, you're right. And there's Hydralisk. And Cotton Candor. I'm looking at like 10 bosses left to go, and I've been doing a lot of work trying to just get that Mega Runestone. He has a 12-part series where he wasted 36 hours of some scammers. They are so incompetent. Hydralisk is fun, not that hard. Well, I heard he recently lost his TP ability, so that should make it a bit easier. He lost the ability to teleport, so that should help me out a bit. Granted, I fought him back in 3.1.2 with a 42.5 damage per second gun. No such gun exists anymore. Best I think you can get now is 20 damage per second. Well, not all of them. Some of them are really clever. Yeah, I'm still looking at the list of bosses, and I know for a fact, if I counted correctly, I have 10 left to go and deal with. One of them is locked behind 70 Hunter. One's locked behind me needing to find that last Rune Templar, and getting lucky with a bunch more mining. Three to four of them sound extremely scary from what people just say, maybe even 5 of them. Could maybe just go with some of the easier ones. Yeah, assuming some easier ones are left, because I've certainly gone through most of the easier ones by this point. Voxelon can lunge at you. Yeah, I know it just teleports to where you're standing to hit you with melee. And rain poison red-yellow arrows. And I think like 1 out of 10 chance every game tick drops an exploding projectile. So yeah, Voxelon attacks you with pretty much everything but the kitchen sink, from what I've heard. So there's no good way to protect yourself from every possible sort of attack that could cause you problems. Explodes constantly. So I can't decide if poison or explosive armor is going to be my best bet. To attain a heavy boulder, a player has to throw a floating stone into the void. And then catch it once it teleports from y equals -10 to y equals 257. That sounds fun. Way more fun than just hunting down a rare mob you have no control over when it spawns. You died with flight and super healing hearts. Yeah, Voxelon might be the scariest one amongst all those bosses I've yet to kill. And there's going to be like spawning Rock Rider. Apparently Rock Rider can hit pretty hard. He can hit for 30. So you're saying they really just suck at their jobs, right? Because it sounds like they do. If something goes horribly wrong in that script, they're lost. Aren't they all lost in that case? I mean, if we're talking about people that barely know how to speak English, barely know how to speak our language, that doesn't surprise me too much. Well, yeah, I guess some of them probably do speak good English. I can probably imagine some are good at it. But not good at writing it. Yeah, like written and spoken skills, like pretty much any language. Yeah, written and spoken skill aren't necessarily like the same sort of skill. I'm guessing maybe they speak more frequently than they write. And thus just have less practice actually writing English. I'm gonna do a bit of running around Percasia to see what I can find. Well, the first step is to obviously find a skeletal arena. But I'm not gonna do the fight tonight. I mean, I guess people maybe are just better at speaking than writing. So obviously the first step is to find the arena. Which on this world I have not located one yet. That's the obvious first step I have to take. But I'm not going to fight the boss tonight. I'm just going to locate the arena where the fight's going to happen, not doing the actual fight now. That'll probably take significantly more preparation. For example, I could make the arena even larger than it is already. I might make an even bigger arena for my sake. Yeah, I'd agree too. Because you're going to be speaking more frequently than you're going to be writing anyways, right? Let's just try and find this skeletal arena somewhere. Just because I want to know where in the dimension it is. Well, I don't know, like, perfectly the German grammar rules. Yeah, I don't know those, like, perfectly. So I can't really say. If I knew more German, I could maybe give you a better answer to that question. What do you mean punctuation rules? So I have full speed armor, so I'm running pretty damn quickly, which is ideal for just finding stuff. Which is ideal for exploration and locating structures that just generate somewhat uncommonly. So ideally, I want to be able to run around as fast as humanly possible. And the speed armor is going to let me do just that. So it'll just make the whole process of seeking out this arena quicker. So I have to wonder how many of those you actually really need to know in your daily life. If people really care that you don't know every comma rule. Because I don't think people do care that much if you don't know every single comma rule. What about comma rules? Well, I think I just spotted the Caillou Temple. Except I got the Caillou Staff. I got this thing like ages ago. So I'm really not going to need to go and get another. I got mine like long ago. Ideally want to get that out of the way as early as possible because of just how good it is. So Caillou Temple's not going to do anything for me right now. I already got that staff. So hopefully when I do find a skeletal arena, it's not too far out from where my exit portal is. Just so I have to spend less time running back and forth between it when I want to just do skeletal army fights. Better yet, I just hope I find one in the first place. So I can just make that like an option I have. Just so that's at least an option. Worked at a French restaurant as a kitchen boy for a day, and the taste of just the leftovers and employee food is already mind-blowing. So you just really enjoyed yourself on the leftovers, right? I take it? Still made you actually look forward to cleaning the dishes, right? Alright. If you spent the whole night working for 20 bucks, that Sounds like he really got underpaid there. Oh, so different currency, so it actually makes sense, right? Okay, I guess if I want to leave for Acacia, but I'm not going to quit yet on finding this. I'm not going to quit yet on finding this arena. I'm going to keep looking. Definitely not giving up on this yet. I'll try for just a bit longer. Another Caillou Temple. I think I've seen like 3 of these so far out here. Except I am not looking for Caillou Temples tonight. I absolutely do not need to find those for any reason. The rate at which you're going to experience off Cailloux is just generally pretty bad. Even if you're just barely above the hunter level to fight them. And I already have their most valuable drop. So really no need to go back there. Fought Tyrosaur? Yes. Tyrosaur? Yeah, I beat him already. Yeah, dinosaur thing, I beat him. This was probably a while back, too. I mean, he really wasn't that hard. Yeah, with good gear, he really wasn't a problem. Am I still in Precasia? For the time being, yes. Trying to find a skeletal arena now. I'm currently having no luck with that. I don't have that much energy left, so I'm gonna make this last-ditch effort to just find the skeletal arena and then end the stream. I didn't hear that though. I mean, hurry up. Like, there's nothing wrong with gay marriage. Hurry up and tell your government to legalize it already. As long as we're talking about two perfectly consenting adults, hurry up and legalize that over there. I'll have to repair this soon. Yeah, again, that's starting to run short on ability, it looks like. Yeah, again, we're running a bit low there. Definitely don't underestimate the younger generations. If they want to move mountains, they'll definitely try and move mountains. And some who are maybe growing up like even earlier than that. And probably some that even grew up in the 50s or 60s or maybe even the 40s. If we're talking about US government. Yeah, he's definitely old. So is Trump, so is Biden. Yeah, they're all pretty old. Okay, at least it's daytime now, so might be a bit easier to spot this arena. Then again, the arena has some lamps around it, so if I spot it when it's night, then I'll definitely see something glowing if it's nighttime, and that would just point me towards the arena, seeing the glowing lamps. Okay, so far I think I found like 3 Lotto Man huts and 4 Kaiju temples, and no skeletal arenas. I was hoping I was going to have better luck finding this arena. I thought for sure by now I would have run into one. Yeah, it also took me quite a bit of time to just come across the Guardian's Tower, and now I'm doing this all over again for a skeletal arena. Who's he? No, me neither. Then again, I'd probably be less likely to know it than physicist over here. Alright, who is he? Provided I can still type right now. Look him up and you'll see why. Chinese American. Non-profit organization focused on creating jobs in cities struggling to recover from the 2008 recession. Then ran as a candidate in the 2020 Democratic presidential primaries. Oh, like immigrant. Oh, Taiwan. Well, he's from Taiwan, so that's nice. Campaign noted for its happy-go-lucky and tech-friendly nature. His supporters informally known as the Yang Gang. That's a cute name. If he was a major competitor in the Democratic race, I'd be surprised, like, that none of us really heard of him yet. Yeah, that's what's important, like, why do I feel like most politicians don't really act on their promises? And it's largely just about getting the people to hear what they want to hear. Yeah, come to think of it, I said I do a lot of things, and sometimes it just never happens, so... Might be a good... I might actually make the good qualifications for an American politician now that I think about it. And yeah, I also found like 4 pterodons. Maybe even 5 of them. But no skeletal arena anywhere. How have I still not found this arena yet? I must be really unlucky tonight regarding it. And even then, that Guardian's Tower also took some decent effort to run into. And now we're doing this again, but for a skeletal arena. Which I'm definitely not going to be doing the fight tonight at this rate. There's just no way in hell it's happening tonight. Considering it's just taken this long already to even find an arena in the first place. Assuming I find one tonight, that is. Considering how long it will have taken, assuming I even find one in the first place. Well, there's still the actual elections in November, so we'll see. I don't know, maybe just more enhanced negative perceptions of the Chinese for like one virus that got out due to the like incompetency of the Chinese government. But yeah, there's totally a difference between just trying to state the facts that the virus originated from China and just being explicitly racist towards Chinese. Those are like 2 very different things. Like actually being an asshole and just stating the facts, 2 different things. I mean, I've certainly been trying my hardest to find one of these arenas, but nothing's showing up. Seriously, nothing has come from it yet. I could maybe just do this another time. And still probably just put off the fight until later. Yeah, because in the later waves of the fight, it can get ugly real quick, from what I've heard. It could get ugly super fast. There's another Caillou Temple. So I'm starting to wonder if I actually ran through all these chunks already. But if I see a skeletal arena, then I'll know for a fact I haven't. And I'm down to like 8 steak left. Okay then. I have no clue as to why I still can't find one of these arenas anywhere. I guess today is just really, like, not the day I'm looking for one. Okay, there's another Caillou temple right over here. I think I must have located 6 or 7 of these by now, and still no skeletal arenas. I'm starting to think I might have already been out here in pursuit of this arena. That or I'm just simply not lucky tonight. I'm gonna go even further south, I guess, and see if maybe my luck turns around. Going out further. Must be really unlucky tonight. Yeah, this is probably like below average luck that I'm having right now. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, this has to be like below average luck I'm having. There's another Lotto Man hut. Of course, it's not what I'm trying to find. But I'm just gonna find it anyways, I guess. I mean, it definitely happens to all of us eventually. Where we just get like this one thing that can't be found. Sometimes I get structures handed to me for free, other times I go so far out of the way to find them, it's not even funny. Oh, are you asking me? That's the odds, 1 in 1,000? Feels like it's even rarer than that for me right now. Oh, another Caillou temple. Now I definitely must have found 7 of them by this point. That's definitely gotta be my 7th one. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything recently that I've been called that was just ridiculous. Honestly, can't really think of anything. The dumbest thing I've been accused of being a Minecraft hater. That would definitely have to be one of them. Yeah, now that I think about it, that would definitely have to be one of the dumber things I've been accused of. Or just someone called me. Yeah, are the Caillou temples rare or are they arenas? So I've seen like 7 of one structure and somehow 0 of another. Which was ridiculous. Either being or doing. Both. Well, there was that one time I got a warning on Super Mario Central for offensive behavior. What probably pissed me off more was from, like, who issued the warning, and some of their own, like, less than stellar behavior they also, like, did. Pisses me off when I cannot find something I want to find. Yeah, same here to some extent. I'm literally just wandering blindly, trying to go into chunks I know I haven't been in to find this arena, and nothing's happening still. Just literally blindly throwing dice at this point, hoping they land the right way. Surprisingly, I can't recall having been called one of those recently. Well, I did find a life rune shrine. Yeah, I found a life rune shrine. Honestly, I'm gonna take note of that. Even though it's kind of far from my portal, kind of far from the exit portal, but still. Let's take note of that. So I'm still, like, not knowing the location of an arena. I'm still, like, not so sure where one could be. I think I'm just gonna have to give up the search for tonight. It's really not going well at all. Probably just gonna have to can it on the search, most likely. I'm almost done. I don't know when I'm gonna be actually finding a skeletal arena at this point. With average luck, I probably would have seen one by this point, I can imagine. So I really don't know. Yeah, I think by now, with average luck, we would have found one. And I simply would have marked it and just gone home after marking it. Oh, did he? I mean, there's certainly been a lot of conversation in that controversial channel as of late, so I guess I don't remember all the details on that conversation. Wait a minute. Oh, bingo. Oh, sure, it's like over 1,000 blocks away. It's over 1,000 blocks away from my exit portal, but bingo! I'll take it. Fuck everything, I'm taking it. I don't care if I have to run out 1,000 blocks, or maybe even more, just to get back to this arena. Just stick a fork in me, I am done. Well, actually, nothing. Yeah, it's perfectly acceptable for someone to just not really have too much concern about some real-world issues. Even though maybe you should try and be a bit more compassionate, it's still acceptable, or at least should be, to just try and at least be sort of apathetic regarding social issues. Yeah, it should be perfectly acceptable to be neutral on a particular subject. Yeah, because I'm pretty tired right now. Spent way more time than what I was hoping for just trying to find one skeletal arena. So now I'm just going to make a run back home. Just going to make a mad dash home and then end the stream at home. And eventually I will just better prepare that area for the skeletal army fight. But I just mainly want to know where there was an arena, because, really, I mean, I have to find the arena or we can't do the fight. And yep, there's yet another Caillou temple in front of me. Skeletrons. But there's only one Skeletron, and he can only attack with melee. It's just, if you get hit by him, you're fucked. Otherwise, he's not a problem. Just don't get hit, or it's pretty much over. I'm honestly way more worried about, like, the hordes of Skelemen that are gonna show up during the whole Skeletal Army fight. Sounds like a funny name, to be honest. Have you ever played Terraria? Yep. An undead army. And they make frickin' good soldiers, the undead. They can never disobey orders or surrender, and they won't stop fighting if a random body part falls off. Okay, can we just make sure we're actually facing the right way to get back home? Okay, so southwest. Yeah, this should be the right way home. Yeah, I'm gonna be one guy fighting an entire army. Should be fun. I mean, I could technically say I've done it before, but this was when the show staff was just busted. That was like back when the show staff was just super busted. Yeah, like the show staff that had the that glitch that just got nerfed to oblivion. It was nerfed to hell and back, so not really a viable option for Skeletal Army anymore. Sure, I can set them on fire still, but what's that really gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna make sure this guy doesn't go in the portal. Barely got anything to show for that quick trip through. Well, definitely wasn't quick. And I still got barely anything to show for it because it didn't really stop to actually pick stuff up. I just want to find the skeletal arena. Now, it might not take that long to level up creation. I mean, I've been piling up a lot of resources, so I just have to see which ones I have in bulk to just use to train creation, of course. I'd have to see what I have in bulk that's actually used for creation. Or Skydriver bow from Rahl. I'll definitely try and think of something. I still probably have quite a bit of time to just rest on what I'm going to be doing for Skeletal Army. Still definitely have time to sleep on it, I can only imagine. So in addition to the DPS you can do, there's like an extra 8 DPS with the acid, you're saying? Which, yeah, I know that definitely sounds really nice. Well, very likely I'll use the concussion staff during the fight. Very likely that's going to see use. It's just, oh boy. Oh boy. I just can't stop thinking about how ugly it might get in there. Might be a madhouse in the arena during the later waves. If I end up flinching some of the later waves, then so be it. Might not be the most respectable thing to do, but if I have to flinch them, I have to flinch them. Even then, I still have time to rest on the whole Skeletal Army fight. I could still maybe just train up in the meantime to try and get myself a couple of extra hearts. Yeah, concussion staff's definitely going to be like a good nominee for a weapon I should use. Even then, I still have to pretty much sleep on it, to some extent. And one step is going to be just enlarging that arena and removing all these obstructions, and maybe also putting in some of my own. If I need to just hide for cover somewhere, then I'd be able to do that. Also, I could maybe make some paths to just run down to escape. If the fight really gets out of hand, I could make some escape routes in the arena. If I really need to make a quick escape, I can make some escapes in the corners. Yeah, good night everyone with Fizz.